G'day viewers, this is part 2. This is the next day. I had a bit of a big technical difficulty with this bloody thing. Frustrated the crap out of me. Okay, after going to work, came back, and I thought to myself, because I had problems. I couldn't detect the BD drive in Windows, and I could not install Windows straight into the SSD in UEFI mode because it's not in GPT layout. I said, okay. And I started doing some more thinking. Well, if the Windows can't pick up the BD ROM, and I couldn't even clone my hard drive onto the SSD, just wasn't working properly. It was just writing, the data was writing real slow. I was like, what the hell was going on here? So I went to the BIOS, and the SATA configuration was not in IDE mode. The SATA Express and everything was all configured so we could use the M2 socket and everything. I haven't got the M-SATA hard drives for this thing, or cards, so now I've put the SATA configuration and changed how the SATA ports behave. They're all in IDE mode. Now it all works good. Just doing a fresh install of Windows now and straight onto the SSD. And now we're getting somewhere. So that, put the then I can start doing it from there, putting all the chipset drivers on and my wireless on and activate Windows, and we're done. Beautiful. I think the connector for this on the motherboard, it's like the connector that runs a light. Because of the power, I think I got this socket for this plugged in back to front. That's why that's not working. The controller doesn't work either. That's plugs in the Molex connector. It must need an extra bit of power from the motherboard for it to work. So I don't know. When this is all set up, I'll swap the socket plug around, see if that works. But now we're getting somewhere. So not sure what Gigabyte have done, but the default things in the BIOS are not set to how I wanted it. Because of the other build I did, the Asus board, that was all set ready. But because this one has got SATA Express and M-SATA, there's a few things I had to do different and the way the motherboard behaves, so I can use it in normal IDE mode. So now we're getting somewhere. Just a bit of heads up on these Gigabyte boards. They all have all the SATA Express and everything on them. So anyway, it's a bit of a learning curve for me. And for some reason, Windows said it has detected all 32 gigabytes of RAM, but Windows only can use 16 gigabytes of it. But that's 64-bit. I'm not sure what's going on there. Okay, all done, all activated and ready to go. I just got to get the configure the BIOS to detect my other two hard drives. I don't need that one, that can come out. So it keeps asking me which Windows 7 do I want to boot off. So I take that one out and make this thing detect my other two hard drives I've got. Sweet, all done. The BDR drive's not there though. Interesting. I must have changed the behaviour of it to IDE to SATA again. That's weird. Anyway, I'll set it all up and we're done. Right, I had to reinstall Windows again because I had trouble with it trying to find a BDR drive. I had to do some messing around in the BIOS to get the BDR drive to be detected. So I had to change a couple of modes. These as I said before, these newer motherboards are a bit more complicated than usual for my situation for some reason. Then I went to reboot Windows once, and my installation got corrupt and damaged for some reason, so I had to redo it again. But now it boots up real well. Oh boy, I got the door set up pretty good now. There you go, everything's all on. All my antivirus is set up. And then to put my NVIDIA on. So I go back to my just got to put the graphics card drivers on and do some benchmark tests and we're done. Anyway, that computer's pretty much done now. I've got all the things sorted out. I still can't get that to work though. I'm not sure why. I've checked all the plugs and everything's getting power where they should be. Hope I didn't bugger that thing up. Anyway, we're good to go. I'll just quickly do a good show of this other computer. I get the NVIDIA working, because before I had Norton Internet Security installed bundled with the motherboard drivers, and that became a bit of a pain in the ass because I would stop downloads and slow them right down, so I didn't want it. Where are we here? I'll get the NVIDIA done properly. Where are we? NVIDIA Experience. What it was is a proper thing to update my graphics drivers. Purchase select, I've added again and good to go. Beautiful. Anyway, do a quick show on this computer. Okay, I quite like this case. Under the top part, top slides off, then it unlocks the sides and the sides pop off. Right, I didn't really show much in here, but got the card reader in there. The upgraded to a SATA DVD drive. That's that spare one that came out of the other computer case I got. It's actually quite a nice board, this. And I'm not getting any B-sides to this motherboard anymore. I remember I showed I got B-sides to this board relating to the IRQ on my RAM. Well, that's a thing of the past now. It seems to be running pretty good. I think the main reason, because this originally had 32-bit Windows on it. And that was a bit of a pain in the ass for me from the start. So this board was not, wasn't really happy, but now works very well. It's actually quite a good board too. I had to take the top fan out because the power supply was hitting it. But it's got pretty adequate cooling now as it is. I could have put a fan in the front if I wanted to. So I put the hard drive back in. And that's going to be its backup drive for this computer. I'll leave that in there. I have to reformat it again because I did a couple of botched installs on it to try and get this going. But now I've done it properly, I can reformat that and wipe that and start again in this one as a backup drive. I try and keep a spare hard drive that's not being used. I'm probably going to eventually get maybe a 500 gig or 1 terabyte one for this, with music and everything on it, so Dad can have all of his music on it. But it's been needing to be done for a while, so this thing kicks ass now. I do like that colour scheme too on that card. Real nice. I'll turn this now on. Everything's connected well, but for some reason that light stays on. Interesting. And again, I probably didn't configure the floppy port on the motherboard for that. Doesn't matter anyway, we never use it, but at least it's got it there. Put my old card reader in it for more convenience. It's quite a nice computer now. I've got all up to date, all good computers. Didn't notice that the read light still goes with an SSD there. Interesting. Yeah, so I redo all this now, but it works. Left all my main stuff on there. There we are, all works. I'll do a quick spec check for you. Let's see. Oops, yeah, that all works. What did I get? I did do a refresh in this too. Processor 6.4, RAM 6.6, graphics 6.8, and that's the 9600 GT in that. Disk data transfer rate 7.3 in the SSD. It's not bad. 6GB of RAM, and I can use all 6GB in this one, which is good. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.